Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is me, Felix. Today I'm going to show you how you can use view and data binding in your RecyclerView. View and data binding is a feature in Android where you can directly bind your data to your view without calling find view by ID, set text, and blah blah blah. So now before we begin, make sure you have enabled this in your Gradle by doing build features. So view binding, which is equal to true, and then data binding also equal to true, and then make sure you sync your project. Oh, sorry, build features. Okay, so now we have enabled this view binding and data binding in our project. Now we can begin utilizing its functionalities. So now let me go to my main activity here. Here we are not going to use this r.layout.this and activity main, and we are not going to use any find view by ID, right? So now let's utilize the view binding functionalities. So here we just do private activity main binding, that is binding. Then here we just do binding, which is equal to activity main binding dot inflate, and say get layout inflator. So here instead of r.layout.activity main, we're just going to do binding dot get root, right? And here also instead of find view by ID, we're just going to do binding dot toolbar. And then here also instead of find view by ID, you just do binding dot list. Okay, so when I go to my activity main, I have a list. I have a RecyclerView here and a toolbar or action bar or bar layout, right? So now let me go to my main activity. So here I have a list of names and list of emails, and here I have built a list of users. So from this data, that's the names and emails. So I have the name and the email, and then we make sure the names or the number of lists in the names is equal to the number of lists in the emails, right? Otherwise you have an exception. So now here I have I have set my adapter to my RecyclerView. So this is my adapter. So now here we are going to use view and data binding here instead of the normal way we normally do. So now here instead of returning a view, here what we are going to do is, okay, let me show you my user single row. So I have a name and then I have an email. We are not going to set any ID, right? So now here we are going to do users single row binding, which is equal to users single row binding dot inflate. So now here we need a layout inflator. So now we can get our layout inflator from this activity I passed. So layout inflator dot from activity. Then here we need the view group, that is the parent. Then you pass false here. Okay, so now here we are going to return a new instance of our view holder. So this is my view holder. So new view holder, which is equal to binding. Now we get an error. It says required type is view, but we provided user single row binding. So what we are going to do is to just change this view to users single row, right? Let me say binding. Then here you say binding dot get root. So now here we are going to users binding, and then binding, so this dot binding, which is equal to binding. Okay, so now we set this here so that we can get reference from our unbind view holder, right? Okay, so now let me go to my users single row. Here we need to convert this layout to data binding layout. So now here I'm using Mac, so you press option and return or enter, then say convert to data binding layout, so press enter. So now we have data here. So now here we are going to use the users model, this user model. So now here we need to import our user model. So come Felincotech, this model user, right? Okay, so now here also then you create a variable, so by saying user, and the type is user. Okay, so now here we are going to bind this our name and then the email to these two text views. So now here text, so user dot get user dot name, and then here also text at user dot email. If you have a getter, you can just do get name and get email. This is also acceptable. So now here we are going to that is user, so user which is equal to users dot get, so holder dot get adapter position, then we do holder dot binding dot set user, then we set our user here. So now we have not called any find view by ID and then set text and blah blah blah. So now the view binding is going to handle all these things for us, right? Okay, so now let me build the application. Okay, so now we have it. So okay, so let me change this. Instead of match parent, let me make it wrap content. Okay, then bam. So now we have our list of, that is, we have the names and then the emails. All right, so this is how you can use view and data binding in your RecyclerView. I hope you enjoy this video. See you in the next video. Goodbye.